Before the world associated Iran with headlines, before oil tankers crossed the Persian Gulf, before skyscrapers rose in Tehran, there were mountains, endless mountains, villages carved into stone, ancient caravan trails crossing burning deserts, nomadic tribes moving beneath the shadows of the Zagros Mountains, fishermen sailing the warm waters of the Persian Gulf before sunrise, old women baking bread in clay ovens as snow fell across remote northern villages, underground cities hidden beneath the earth, secret water tunnels flowing silently beneath deserts where life should have been impossible. This is not merely the history of a nation. This is the story of how human beings survived one of the harshest and most beautiful landscapes on Earth. This is Iran, a civilization built between fire, stone, mountains, salt, and sand. Iran is a land of extremes. In the north, forests touch the clouds beside the Caspian Sea. Villages disappear beneath winter snow. Wooden homes cling to green mountain slopes. Smoke rises slowly from chimneys as families gather around tea and firewood. But further south, the land changes completely. The mountains become dry. The rivers disappear. Endless deserts emerge beneath an unforgiving sun. Here, survival itself became a skill passed from generation to generation. The geography of Iran shaped its people long before kings or empires existed. Mountains created isolation. Deserts created endurance. Trade routes created opportunity. And valleys created civilization. Across western Iran, the Zagros Mountains stretch like a giant stone spine across the land. For thousands of years, nomadic tribes moved through these mountains with sheep, goats, and horses. Entire families traveled season after season across steep valleys and rocky cliffs. They lived inside black tents woven from goat hair. Children learned survival before they learned words. Shepherds guided flocks through dangerous mountain passes. Snowstorms could arrive without warning. Wolves hunted in the darkness. Yet these tribes endured. The Bakhtiari and Kashkai tribes became legendary for their migrations through the Zagros Mountains. Every year, entire communities crossed rivers, cliffs, and frozen terrain searching for greener pastures. Their lives moved with the rhythm of nature itself. No skyscrapers, no borders, only mountains, survival, and freedom. Iran's deserts were beautiful, but deadly. The Dashti Kavir, the Dashti Lut, vast salt deserts where temperatures could become unbearable. During the day, the earth burned beneath the sun. At night, freezing winds swept across the sand. Yet for centuries, caravans crossed these deserts carrying silk, spices, gold, turquoise, and precious manuscripts. Camels became the ships of the desert. Their footsteps connected east and west through Iran. Merchants traveled for months across dangerous routes. Sandstorms swallowed entire caravans. Thieves waited in isolated passes. Water meant survival, and every oasis became priceless. In the middle of impossible deserts, life appeared like miracles. Oasis towns emerged around underground water systems called qanats, one of the greatest engineering achievements of the ancient world. These underground tunnels transported cold mountain water across enormous distances beneath the desert floor. Without them, many Iranian cities could never have existed. Entire civilizations survived because of invisible rivers flowing underground. Farmers grew pomegranates, pistachios, saffron, and dates in lands surrounded by emptiness. Water was treated with sacred respect. Every drop mattered. Across Iran, bazaars became the heartbeat of civilization. Covered markets stretched through ancient cities like living arteries. The Grand Bazaar of Tehran, the bazaars of Isfahan, Tabriz, Shiraz. Here, merchants sold carpets woven by hand over months and years. Copper workers hammered glowing metal beneath hanging lanterns. Spice sellers filled the air with saffron, cinnamon, rosewater, and dried herbs. Tea houses overflowed with conversation. Poetry echoed through narrow alleyways. Travelers from India, Central Asia, Arabia, and Europe crossed paths inside these ancient markets. Iran became not only a crossroads of trade, but a crossroads of cultures. The history of Iran was not only written by kings. It was carried by ordinary people. Old women baking bread inside clay ovens before sunrise. Farmers harvesting saffron by hand. Families gathering around tea late into the night. Grandmothers telling stories beside firelight. Shepherd boys crossing valleys with wooden staffs. Fishermen repairing nets beside the Persian Gulf. These small moments built Iranian civilization more than palaces ever did. Along Iran's southern coast, life followed the rhythm of the sea. Persian Gulf fishermen sailed wooden boats across warm coastal waters before dawn. For centuries, pearl divers risked their lives beneath the sea searching for treasure. Coastal towns survived through fishing, trade, and maritime routes connecting Iran to Arabia, India, and East Africa. The Persian Gulf became one of the world's oldest commercial waterways, and eventually, one narrow passage would become globally important: the Strait of Hormuz, a narrow waterway between mountains and sea, small in size, but enormous in importance. Nearly a quarter of the world's seaborne oil passes through this corridor. Oil tankers move constantly through these waters, carrying energy across the planet, which means events in this narrow strait can affect economies worldwide. Ancient caravans once carried silk through Iran's deserts. Today, supertankers carry oil through Iranian waters. Geography still shapes destiny. Beneath parts of Iran, entire cities exist underground. Hidden chambers, secret tunnels, underground homes protecting people from invasions and extreme desert heat. In places like New Shi-Ebed, narrow underground passageways stretched beneath the earth for kilometers. Families hid here during war and invasion. Ancient ventilation systems carried air deep underground. Iran learned long ago that survival sometimes required disappearing beneath the surface. A highly detailed, top-down architectural view of a traditional Persian garden inspired by ancient design principles of harmony and symmetry. Water channels form a perfect cross-like layout, dividing the garden into 4 lush sections filled with cypress trees, fruit trees, and blooming flowers. Reflecting pools mirror the sky with glass-like clarity. Small pavilions with intricate Persian tile work sit at intersections of pathways. Soft sunlight filters through tree canopies, casting patterned shadows on stone walkways. The scene feels sacred and peaceful, emphasizing balance between humanity and nature. In northern Iran, another world exists completely. Villages buried beneath snow, dense forests climbing mountain slopes, wooden homes overlooking mist-covered valleys, farmers harvesting rice beside green hills, tea plantations stretching across the landscape. The north feels nothing like the deserts of southern Iran. This contrast is part of what makes Iran extraordinary. One nation, many worlds. Iran cannot be understood through politics alone. It lives in the mountains, in the bazaars, in desert winds crossing ancient caravan routes, in tea houses filled with poetry and conversation, in shepherd songs echoing through valleys, in fishermen sailing before sunrise, in cave villages carved from stone, in snow-covered northern homes, in underground water tunnels flowing silently beneath the desert. This is a civilization shaped by geography, but sustained by resilience. Long before modern cities, before oil transformed global politics, before the world focused on conflict, The people of Iran were already building life from stone, sand, water, and mountains. They crossed deserts, carved homes into cliffs, built underground cities, created gardens in the middle of harsh landscapes, and survived where survival itself seemed impossible. Iran is not simply a country. It is a living civilization. Ancient, beautiful, resilient, and endlessly misunderstood. Because some places are remembered for power, and others are remembered for endurance. If you enjoy history and would like to see more history of other cities and kingdoms uncovered, like this video and hit the subscribe button because there is more from where this came from. Let me know in the comments where you are watching from. I will see you in my next video.